Hi, and welcome to CR England training video. Here we are at the CR England profile page on Class A recruiting. And so we have two resources tabs here, our experienced driver information and the driver updates. And you can see they put that one out on the 22nd, so it comes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And they did an updated hiring map on the 23rd. So, again, we're always going to look, most importantly, at this information here, right under the training video, or the video overview from Class A. Again, if anything, these videos I don't believe have been updated for a little while, and I believe that Class A is getting ready to do an update of all of them. But if anything that is in this video or even in this training video conflicts with what is down here right underneath the video overview, always go with what's down here, because Class A will keep this updated, whereas we don't, like if we haven't made a new video recently, it could be outdated. So always with every carrier, go with the information right here on the front of the profile under the video. And there's a lot of important stuff here. A lot of it looks the same, but it is worth being familiar with. So CRE has this hiring map, which is great. I love the hiring maps. So we can put in our zip code here. I'll put in mine. Now y'all know where I live. Okay, so not much close by. CRE wouldn't have anything for me if I was a driver, but let's just go ahead and zoom out. You're gonna put in your driver's zip code. Good thing I'm not a driver. So I have a few in Tennessee, so this is a great place to look by using a map with a zip code for CR England. And here's where they're going to give you a lot of information here. These are all. And then let's see, they don't do that where they put them out into the water. So as you can see, CR England has a lot, and then this is telling you what each one is. This gray is so there's these, and then what I'm going to tell you is everything on the map isn't always what's here. So let's go ahead and get a sheet and download that. What is it? Oh, I don't know what it's doing here. What's it doing? Oh, it wasn't all the way open, I think. Well, this came out on the 23rd, so it is, yes. So there it is. Okay, so here we are. We're in CR England and dedicated needs. And the one thing, here's what we know, is this was updated on the 23rd, which was yesterday. And a thing that you're going to want to keep in mind is these bonus lanes have excellent commissions, really excellent recruiter commissions. Talk to your lead recruiter what that is. So you'll have to talk to them about that, but they are substantial and worth looking at. So here's the pay, mentor, OTR, and then what we can also do is, so let's have a look at this. Well, we like this one, the dedicated Dollar General Berkeley. Let's see, how's it going to let us, this is all it gives us. So it's going to give us, here's the Berkeley, within what it's, within 100 miles of Troy, Illinois, within 100 miles of Russellville. You can read these, and then it will take us to the job board. And here's the information about the job. And they do a good job with theirs too. So this job is, they need more than 3 months experience. The average weekly pay is $1,614 a week. It's out of Berkeley, Missouri. Drivers are required to unload the trailer using lift gates. There are 2 to 3 loads. I'm not making a video about this job, but so they have good information, at least in their job postings. So we're going to go. What have we done? Oh, we had it open in this. That's why. There we go. Sorry about that. What you just saw there was my Zoho sheets. I generally use Zoho sheets, and you're going to see those over there, over in the Swift video also. So, sorry about that, but you can use either. I'm making these videos mainly using Excel because a lot of you will be using Excel. If you're on my team, or maybe some of the other team leaders may share Zoho Sheets with you, and maybe you're using that, or maybe you're using Excel. But everybody can use and has used Excel, so going with that. So here is in their download. So here's all their different set lanes. This is information. We can now bring in OTR trainers. Here's the information about that. Here's their information for teams. Here is their information about military drivers with military experience. And this is important for some drivers. Albertsons, they have an Albertsons account. And this pays a little bit better than some of their others. So let's see where. Sometimes this can be just a little bit discombobulated as to where to find this information. So we're probably going to have to go back to the map even. Drivers will pull from a grocery DC in Denver, Colorado and deliver to these. What I'm looking for is the hiring area. So I probably have to go to the map and look that one up. Or driver needs. Let's look at this one. Albertsons. Is Albertsons on here? I guess this is almost just a training in the fact that some of these you're just gonna, here's dedicated Albertsons. Here we go. And so we want to make sure that the job is active on their driver needs. And here it is, dedicated Albertsons, we hope. It isn't going. We don't know why. It was going a minute ago. It was clicking on these, but this one it is not. So I wonder why. So we do have, not too sure on this. And then we have, okay, so it looks like the Albertsons, here's their 6-month information, and then here's Albertsons if you have 3 months. This is a touch freight operation. Again, these are all things that you're going to be able to just look at. Okay, now this looked like within 100 miles of Miraloma, California, and within 100 miles of Fort Collins, Colorado. Domicile within, for this is Anheuser-Busch East. There was Anheuser-Busch Delivery West. So you can see these are different. Here's Anheuser-Busch West, isn't giving us that much information. So Atlanta Intermodal, again, not very much information, but we should be able to go over here to driver needs and find it over here. So here is Anheuser-Busch Local. See if this will work on here. Okay, for some reason it is not wanting to click. So let's see if I just copied it, if we can get it to paste. Yeah. Oh, look, it was popping them all up. It was popping them up in my screen. So it wasn't popping them up in front of us, but as you can see, here they all are up here in my browser, all this Albertsons job I was clicking on. So we'll look at the Albertsons job again. So this is the more than 3 months, average $17.58 a week. And I bet it's going to tell us a lot more about the hiring area, schedule, compensation, 8 hiring areas. So here we are. And they will hire for this out of Greeley, Colorado. You can read this. But so with a lot of these different carriers, like, do your best at trying to find the information. It's a little bit of an Easter egg hunt sometimes in these, but here we go. So this is a pretty decent job. The average pay is $17.58, and the top drivers are making $24.21. Weekly home time weekly for 34-hour reset. Current shifts are Sunday through, so it's giving us a lot of good information here. So if our driver thinks that sounds good and we want to go ahead and apply, we're going to come back to our CR England profile page, and remember, they're not taking any trainees at this time. just one application, you're going to complete it. And again, for the sake of this video, I assume that you already know how to send our application and that you'll be auto-filling and finish, filling this application in with the information from ours, and that you know how to ask the driver to give you the code, etc., etc. And I will have a separate video about that. It doesn't seem to make sense to make you listen to it over and over. And then again, this is one when, how did you hear about us? Other, and then Class A. And CR England, we are going to send them the link to sign the releases. So CR England can do the required background checks and check their driving. Enter the driver into driver management, as with all carriers, immediately. Immediately, please. That can help prevent so many problems of that application. If you have not entered it in and that application comes in, they may not know who to attach it to. So please always add the driver into driver management immediately as soon as you are working on the application. So, and then this is what CR England wants in the carrier notes. They want the driver's email address and the position the driver was sold on. CR England should reach out within 2 hours. The driver must speak to, I think this is IFA. If your driver does not hear from IFA, please have them call give them his number to call him. So again, here's their pre-qualifications. So they require you to be 21, but if you're under 23, you cannot have more than one moving violation in the past 12 months and no more than 2 moving violations in the last 3 years. Here's how they define experience. Here is all of their moving violations, accidents, incidents, drug policy regarding terminated, all of this type of things, felonies. And if you have a driver that has these type of issues, this is where you're going to look to find out if they qualify. And that is important for everybody to learn, as you can figure out if your driver qualifies pretty easily by coming in here. Hazmat is not required. And there we go. So here's CR England. This is a great company to recruit for. Spend a little time in this sheet and look at for some of the, there's some really better paying jobs. And have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.